for episode 2. We did it. First of all, I want to say, sorry, this Jolly Rancher in my mouth is probably super fucking obnoxious on the microphone. But I just want to say thank you. I need to say less also. I know, guys. Don't come for me. I'm trying to be better. So I would like to thank all the people who were very supportive of the broadcast of the first episode. Seriously. I did not expect so many people to like and comment. And, oh, shut up. I know. 56 views in the last week. So, I take that as a win. I was pleasantly surprised at how well received my subject matter was. So, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I have not continued to get posts reported, but I am demonetized for the next month, and my views have dropped about 400,000 in the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So that's a major bummer. I don't like that. But I'm not losing followers. That's cool. Just hit 9,500 today. I have not recorded as much this week. It's been an odd week. Out of the ordinary, for certain. So I've been less productive. But I may have mostly secured what I believe could be opening theme song for this program. I'm pretty excited about it. It sounds pretty freaking catchy and cool. I think. It might be gay as hell. I mean, it probably is. But that's okay. I like being gay. Happy. So yeah. Gotta be optimistic. Gotta keep on chugging along. Even when things are not going as well as you'd like them to. And there are obstacles that you don't count on, can't plan for. Gotta focus on what's important. And that's expressing yourself. If you're an artist. If not, it's probably other things. But for me, it's making stuff and doing things. So, first of all, I apologize very deeply. I've been slacking on some promotional work that I've been meaning to do. I want to give a shout out to Nerds Nest Collectibles. They're sponsoring this episode. And I just wanted to let you guys know about some of the great products that they have in their online store. Now, to begin with, we're going to go through an array of badass enamel pins. Look at these. This is the new Toxic Avenger. Little Peter Dinklage. And here's Melvin and Toxie. And then we got a sick Nerds Nest collectible one. See? Super cool design. And then got another Toxie. Pretty fucking awesome. I love them a lot. And we also have this VHS of the Toxic Avenger, the original. It is a green tape. Pretty fucking cool. We have this Toxic Avenger tumbler. It has this cute little toxie on the top. So your mouthpiece to your straw doesn't touch a cat's butthole or something. And then we also have the Sergeant Kabuki Man VHS. Look at that. Super fucking cool. It's in the hard case. Oh gosh. And it's a white tape. Pretty cool. It's got a sticker. Promo stuff. Look at that. It's a little Sergeant Kabuki Man postcard. That's super cute. I like that a lot. Oh, greetings from Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD. And then, of course, if you don't know, there is the 12-inch Toxie figure with his little mop and flag. And this is from the Toxic Crusaders cartoon show, if you don't remember. So, those are, how can I get him in frame? He can be right there. You go, Toxie. You got it. So, yeah, you guys should absolutely go and check out their site and order some awesome fucking Troma memorabilia before it's gone. Like, how could you afford not to have these things? I know I can't. And if you haven't already, obviously you should subscribe to Troma Now. First month's free, then only $4.99 after. Thousands of movies and TV shows, comics, and more. Absolutely worth it. And you know what? If you don't want to pay for it, you just cancel and then you sign up under a different email. Get that next first month free. Then you just keep doing that. You just keep making emails. That is a word to the viewers from Lloyd Kaufman himself. As well as I think there's a new season of Gringo Fantastico aired yesterday. This is today. I'm filming this Friday. Actually Saturday. It premiered Friday, I think. It's coming regardless, if it isn't here already. So that's awesome. And I'm having a little more trouble, I think, recording this episode. I might be starting to overthink it already. Just because I feel like there maybe should be more structure to make it into a more digestible, type of video. But, again, maybe the organicness is what the appeal was, so I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to have other things to talk about besides just what's going on in my life. But for now, I'm going to just elaborate on what's going on in general. I'm hoping to film cool stuff in the near future. I'm definitely going to be recording some content with the Nerds Nest Collectibles. So I'm supposed to go and be crew on set of, I'm not sure which film it is exactly, but for Film Trash, a production that they're doing in July. So it would be just like lighting, props, SFX, blood, whatever else needs to be done. And that sounds pretty fucking cool. I miss, or I wish I had been able to be more involved on the set of Power Positive Murder. I was still fairly fresh in the trauma scene, or I hadn't gotten to meet certain people that could have included me more had I met them sooner. But I mean, this is not a Troma production, but just being on set and making stuff, putting my craft to work for a good cause that's helping somebody else make their vision, you know? And I was kind of, I was thankful. I was practicing gratitude that my services would even be, solicited for such a thing. Specifically, I don't think super highly of what I do online. I do recognize that it's decent for what it is. It's confusing to most people what exactly I'm going for. But the people who get it a little bit understand that there's something interesting there. And that's very flattering, you know, to get a little recognition for my silly little videos from people who I think know what they're doing, or, you know, they are more accomplished in the film industry than I, for certain. Whatever that means. Sometimes that doesn't mean anything, I don't think. Probably put on some decent production. Seems like a nice dude with a healthy mentality on what the vibe on set should be. And if you are also gonna go down, let me know, because as far as I know right now, I don't think anyone I know is going, and that's a little bit of a in the fear situation. I could power through it, but I'd feel much more excited and less nervous if I knew at least one person who was going to be there. So let me know. But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And that's healthy. I'm not making it, I'm not trying to make it sound negative. It is very healthy and natural to feel nervous, and it's okay. I'm an adult, and I think I can handle most things as long as it's on the up and up. I can be like kind of self-conscious about how I'm perceived online, and I think most people who meet me in person maybe, well, they definitely realize I'm not like that, or just, I'm cool, I'm fucking down, I'm fucking chill, because I feel like, and this is just me and what the middle-aged men comment on my posts sometimes, that I might come off kind of like a bitch, or a stupid slut, or something to that effect. Someone surface level, not a lot of depth, which is very untrue, just so you know. And I think most people who meet me in person, they become more of a fan because I'm relatable. Personable. I'm not outgoing though, so if you want to approach me somewhere, you have to find some sort of way to connect with me on some sort of interest of mine, because I'm not outgoing. I'm not super talkative in meeting new people, and I'm just kind of like shy. I don't know. But just know, if you see me somewhere and I look like I'm a fucking cunt or I'm pissed, just know I have resting bitch face. and I'm probably not pissed. I mean, monitor my demeanor for a moment before you walk up and make sure that there are no signs of aggression or agitation. But 99.9% of the time, you know, I'm cool beans. So, just, yeah, take the opportunity to maybe say hi and be like, oh, wow, she's really kind of a regular gal. I mean, I post some wild shit sometimes, but generally, I'm just a hermit and I hang out in my house and I do weird art. And I hang out with my dog and my cats, and they're weird too, but in different ways. That being said, I'm not a bitch, for sure. But I don't know. Like, I know it's not true. Anything's possible that you put your mind to within the realm of reality. But it's been almost a decade since I was in a relationship. It's been in January, it'll be 12 years that I've lived alone in my home. And I do have concern that it's going to be very difficult for me to, like, not come off like a bitch. Like, the last person who lived here with me did not like that when I came home from work and I wanted to nap and, like, not just kind of be to myself or work on videos with my headphones on or something, non-inclusive. And I feel like obviously there should be a grace of, yeah, this is what I've spent the last long time doing. And I don't know, my threshold for bullshit in relationships is obviously an all-time low, which isn't a bad thing. But it's just, I worry that maybe my standards or expectations might be unreasonable or too much. In my head, I don't think so. Like, but I feel like I'm also saying that from the perspective of a established relationship versus, like, courting someone where you're, you know, discovering who they are and what their interests and their whole life is about. And it's really hard for me to even commit to that, especially someone I don't know, which I don't know what the scenario is that I'm meeting this person that I don't know, and our intention is to date immediately, because I don't use dating apps, so I mean, and I'm not a very approachable in person, I don't think, because of the RBF, resting bitch face. But I just have such a hard time trusting people, which I know they're going to show you who they are with their effort, but I feel like it's been hard to even find men who want to make effort or be vulnerable or put their ego to the side to say, hey, I really might have big feelings for you and we should maybe see what that's about in a serious way. No, because rejection and people assuming that I'm not the person that I'm saying things but I don't mean them, because either they do that or just so many other people do it, so that's their expectation. As long as they're not projecting, I fucking get it. I don't trust anybody to be who they say they are most of the time, unless they have reputable referral from someone I already know and trust. It's just making, ideally some man would sweep me off my feet and buy us a nice, bigger than my home. I've lived here alone for 12 years, so I've accumulated a lot of shit. If you can't tell from this room, it is what it is. And it's a ranch home. It's just not a lot of room. Basement's unfinished and leaks, so you don't want to put anything too valuable down there. And you know what? I miss so much living in a multi-story home for some reason. I grew up, and my bedroom was on the 3rd floor of our north side home, and I didn't ever really think about the amount of stairs I had to walk up, but I had a lot of heavyset friends, and they would constantly comment on it, and like, huh. But I miss going up and down stairs and having multi-floors, and then you know what, that makes it a lot easier to live with somebody when there's at least a floor to separate you, and maybe 2 bathrooms. Oh, that'd be a dream. Oh my goodness. I would have to be very invested in the person that I'm making room for in my home. So, yes, I'd prefer a man with some money to buy us a nicer home. We can rent my home out and make some money, and I'll still work and take care of home stuff, trad wife things. But you know what? That's obviously that's dream list. But yeah, the level of, not leave me alone, but just give me my space. Like, you have to have something of your own going on, some sort of hobby that you can do separately while we're somewhat together. Like, I want to be able to holler at you, but I don't want you all up in my business all the time. And that comes off as cold to a lot of men also, and they think I don't care or whatever, but I think it's the tism, really. Like, I just need time to let my brain static go away. And yeah, I don't know. It worries me. I don't think it's a problem yet. And to be honest, I got qualms. I got real fucking qualms. Just people are doing too much all the time, all the time. And that's, what? It's not, it feels almost practical to just be like, oh, to be alone. To be alone for the rest of my life. might not be a terrible thing. A man told me that I'm close to menopause today. I'm 34 years old. I mean, I realize I'm closer to that than when I started my period, but fuck. Like, I'm supposed to want to fuck you now? What? I don't know. Like, men say things sometimes, and it's just like, I guess they mean it as a compliment. Or, like, obviously, that was not a compliment. That was just out of pocket. Like, what the fuck? They say things, and it's like, oh, thanks. That was really nice of you to notice something about my physical appearance that is not necessarily objectively something that people compliment. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about anything. I just keep on chugging along like Thomas the Train. I think I can. I think I can. Is that him? I don't know. It's difficult being a genuine person because people don't want to buy that. I mean, I get it. I would be discerning. But, after a certain point, people who are disingenuous don't operate in certain ways. And I try very hard to be someone who makes other people feel comfortable being their authentic selves. Just because I think everybody should be, not for any kind of nefarious reason. And then, it takes a long takes a long time for people to figure that out, because they won't believe it, but then they'll still check back up on you or creep, so like, oh, okay, well, what's she doing now? And over a period of time, oh, you really are that thing that you said? Oh my gosh, like, well, we should really get this together. You didn't believe me the other 20 times I told you, but now you see it, now that I don't care anymore. I'm fucking over it. I don't know. I think people expect to find you where they left you sometimes. And if you are after a long enough time, something wrong's happening. You're doing it bad. You got you shouldn't. I don't hold grudges against anyone who has believed me to be something I'm not in a bad way. Like, I get it. I understand. I understand being skeptical. It is healthy to have a decent level of skepticism in life. But, like, so I just like, okay, yeah, no, I get it. But, like, you cannot expect me to continue to care about proving that to you or, like, showing you. I guess even providing you with that same treatment or, interaction. It's just like, okay, you thought I was some flim-flam man, and now you're back because you're like, oh, I saw that sale on fucking a real person, and, I'd changed my mind. I'd like to purchase your genuine human being. I'm like, well, sir, it's no longer for sale. They're like, what? Everything's always for sale. Blah, 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 blah. And, it's like, we're adults at this point. According to a man today, I'm close to hitting menopause. So why are we still playing these fucking games? Like, it's crazy to me that people can't have a straightforward conversation and are like, I'm gonna give this person hope that something that's not gonna happen might. Who knows? She's like, dude, if you don't want to do something, don't do it. Just tell whoever it is, like, no, actually, I'm gonna hard pass. Instead, people lie and fucking omit truths, aren't transparent, say things in a specific way as to be misleading and whatever. And it's just like, as an adult, who or what are you scared of that you're lying about something that's not a legal issue? Or, like, oh, I didn't hit that person's car, or I didn't see it, or, like, what? I mean, obviously, most of the time it's to get something out of somebody, but otherwise, it's like, if most times, usually, like, if you're up front, there are people who are willing to freely give you whatever it is you're looking for, because there's freaks out there who are just sexual deviants, maybe other things. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're looking for, but it's just like, are you so desperate? And yeah, it comes off desperate and comes off childish, because then you're confronted with it and you just look fucking stupid. And that's not sexy. Like, now you're expecting I might still want to fuck you after I caught you in a stupid fucking lie? No, that's a hard pass for sure. So yeah, it's difficult to find someone who's not going to complicate things in those ways, and that is going to meet me on an intellectual and emotional and mental level. I mean, I don't know. Again, I feel like my expectations are high, because I also expect him to have a vehicle and a job. It could be minimum wage, as long as he can support himself. He's not asking me for money. Oh, where was it coming? Oh, there it is. I'm pretty easy peasy. I'm a cheap date, and I can support myself, so I don't really need you for anything. If anything, it's going to be a struggle. You know what? I'm difficult. That's also, I'll just say that. I'm extremely difficult, and I don't like accepting things, That's also, that's also part of it. You're like, just let me love you, and I'm like, someone just has to power through that. And be like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Shh. But do not come up behind me and put me in a sleeper hold. I will press charges, just so you know. Just to be clear, just so we're covering our bases. Good boy, Mandy, using the pee pad. That's a cat. It's too cold for him in the basement. His little paws are frosty. and my cats. You know what? I'm just, I'm a hard lady to love, I think. And I don't put myself out there, so it's even harder to find someone to try to want to love me. Not that I need that, but it'd be nice to have a partner that's a partner and not a dependent. I don't know. I feel like I'm rattling on a lot about this, and some people might take offense, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. But yeah, I am looking forward to having many more creative endeavors, getting shit done, and I don't know, doing cool shit in general. Seeing Uncle Lloydie. I love Lloyd. Lloyd. So yeah, and maybe I need to think of a little outro thing. Microdosia. I did think I have one. I'll play Mandy. Oh my gosh, the cat's getting fussy. I'm gonna have to get off here soon. He's been listening to me chatterbox too long.
Super Tromet Microdosia. Super Tromet Microdosia.
So maybe that'll be the outro, or this is
Welcome back to the space between the brushstroke and the breakdown. With Super Tromet.
Wait, hold on. Let me just. I'm gonna play the. Maybe I should have played it at the beginning. Maybe I'll throw it in at the beginning.
Welcome back to the space between the brushstroke and the breakdown. With Super Tromet and Microdosia. Questions floating like cigarette smoke. Half are sacred, half are jokes. But somewhere in the noise we hear a little truth becoming clear. What if meaning isn't found? What if meaning is the sound of friends awake at 2 a.m. trying to understand themselves again? We'll make it hard out of static. Turn it heartbreak into magic. With Super Tromet and Microdosia, everything becomes alive. Stay curious.
So, like I said, okay. I think the lyrics are locked in. Maybe it'll be a different style than that, but overall, I think it's catchy. I'll like it. One person out of 35 said they did not like it, but we'll see. We'll see. So, all right. Again, I appreciate everyone who watches this. I really do. Like and subscribe for more quality content. And I'm gonna be posting on here every week. I'm doing it. Might have some guests on in the future. We'll see. And that should be pretty freaking cool. So, or what was it? Oh, that was stay curious and keep creating. There we go. Stay curious and keep creating.